But my lesson is this. I don't give a shit. And I don't think you should do just what makes you happy. I think you should do what makes you great. When I left this school, I was presented with two options. I could move to New York City and begin my acting career, a city where I knew next to no one. Or I could take the entry-level position that had been offered to me by Fidelity Investments. And this threw me for a loop. Should I take this job? Is this my destiny? Am I the next great financial genius? Should I come up with a plan B? Should I work in Boston for a few years and make enough money to have a cozy transition to New York? Well, I have always had a half-baked philosophy that having a plan B can muddy up your plan A. I didn't take the job. I moved to the city. I bussed tables. I lived in a basement apartment next to a garbage chute that was filled with cockroaches. And I could not have made a better decision. But I think the lesson is this. Had I worked at Fidelity, I am sure they would have fired me eventually. I can barely do long division. But I didn't want to fail at Fidelity, and I did not want to fail in Boston. If I was going to run the risk of failure, I wanted it to be in the place where I would be proud to fail, doing what I wanted to do. And let me tell you something, I did fail. Over and over again. I was too short for this or too weird for that. I had one casting agent say, this man will never work in comedy. But I was in the fight. I was taking my punches, but I was in the fight. Don't wait for your break, make your break. Don't make it happen for yourself. Now listen up. You cannot let a fear of failure, or a fear of comparison, or a fear of judgment stop you from doing what's going to make you great. You cannot succeed without this risk of failure. You cannot have a voice without the risk of criticism. And you cannot love without the risk of loss. You must go out and you must take these risks. Everything I'm truly proud of in this life has been a terrifying prospect to me. From my first play, to hosting Saturday Night Live, to getting married, to being a father, to speaking to you today. None of it comes easy. And people will tell you to do what makes you happy. But a lot of this has been hard work. And I'm not always happy. And I don't think you should do just what makes you happy. I think you should do what makes you great. Do what's uncomfortable and scary and hard, but pays off in the long run. Be willing to fail. Let yourself fail. Fail in the way, in the place where you would want to fail. Fail, pick yourself up, and fail again. Because without this struggle, what is your success anyway? Look, as best we know it, we have one life. In it, you have to trust your own voice, your own ideas, your honesty, your vulnerability, and through this you will find your way. You do not have to be fearless. Just don't let fear stop you. Live like this as best you can, and I guarantee you will look back on a life well lived.